Any scenario, nobody plans necessarily to lose a limb, especially in a traumatic situation. It's an unknown, and it just happens. And then you find yourself waking up in the hospital from consciousness and realizing that everything that you've known is now changed, and everything that you thought you knew for your future is now changed, and it's scary.
Disabilities come in all forms and can afflict a person at any point in their life. Some people are born with them. Others are forced to come to grips with their new reality in a split second. Their situations can be overwhelming, confusing, and depressing. But thanks to groups like the Hartford and Disabled Sports USA, they don't have to face them alone.
In Breckenridge, Colorado is the Hartford Ski Spectacular, the largest winter sports festival for people with disabilities. Over 800 people from all different skill levels come here to experience these adaptive sports. And it's pretty cool because they get to do it alongside Paralympians as well as Paralympian hopefuls.
One of the unique things about the Hartford Ski Spectacular, which is conducted by Disabled Sports USA, is that it brings together people at all levels of experience. So you've got everything from the first-timer to the Paralympian, and what's so great about that is that first-timer, who is very doubtful about what they can do, they suddenly can see an elite racer coming down the mountain, and they know that they can be active again. They know what they can do by that example that they see out there on the slopes. It's a great motivator.
This event does a lot for me in terms of advancing my skills in skiing. I fall into about the average to poor compared to some of the talent. Before I came out here, I thought I was pretty good. And then you see very quickly that the other guys are pretty good as well.
Being among their peers not only pushes these athletes physically, but also provides them a venue to share their experiences and heal in other areas.
The greatest thing about the Hartford Ski Spectacular for me has been just the ability to learn to trust in others as well as myself. I mean, so many of the times when we come back and stuff, it's the last time you trusted somebody with your life, it didn't turn out good.
It's immeasurable. It is such a valuable thing. For myself personally, was regaining that sense of independence as far as, mentally feeling like you can do something again, and, a sense of accomplishment, whereas before you might have just felt broken or pushed aside. Through sports, it's that one step where you can take that and leverage that into anything else you do, which, if you can do this, if I can do this, I can do anything.
One of the greatest benefits that I have as a Paralympic athlete out here is the fact that I get to serve as an inspiration and a mentor to others. I don't know the situation exactly that they've been through, but I can listen. But also just, to show them where I'm at today as opposed to where I was when I first came to this event. And also just to get them, to talk about things, It's so great to just sit down and just talking about, living life and enjoying life and engaging life and attacking life, rather than sitting back and being a victim to choose to be a survivor instead and move on with your life and move on in a positive direction.
And it does change people, where you really think that all these different obstacles are out there and you're really going to have struggle with them. And it's because of all these different organizations like the Hartford and Disabled Sport USA. I have to be honest and say that without the community, I would have had a lot of struggles with my recovery. And it's because of the community that I've felt loved ever since I've been wounded and gotten back.